thank you to Dumila, first of all, for the courage to share your story. My name is Sara Melucci. I oversee the street-based outreach programs at House of Hope CDC. House of Hope is an organization who believes that access to safe, stable, and affordable housing is a basic human right, and that homelessness is the result of structural inequity and policy decisions that we have the power to change now more than ever. My team and I spend our days and nights outside building relationships with the ever-growing community of Rhode Islanders who are experiencing unsheltered street homelessness and doing what we can to bridge connections to housing and other resources. Lately, those connections have been scarce. I'm here today because I'm terrified. I can't pretend to be an expert on this stuff, but I do have the incredible privilege of knowing many, many people who are the unfortunate experts, those who are staying outside right now. Some of them are here with us today, and we're very grateful that they came out to join us. Many are not, because they're doing what they need to survive moment by moment. In the past year and a half, my team and I have watched the number of folks staying outdoors grow exponentially, hitting numbers that our state has never seen before. And between the upcoming winter, the reduction of safeguards with unemployment and eviction protections, and the sheer non-existence of extra shelter and affordable housing resources, we're currently in a state of disaster. I work among an incredible network of shelter and service providers who specialize on issues of homelessness, and we're in a resource vacuum. We've done all that we can with what we have. I hope that the information my colleague Hirsch shared is abundantly clear. If you're someone looking to get into shelter tonight, new to homelessness, there is no shelter for you. There are currently over 1,000 Rhode Islanders on shelter waiting lists across our state. I wish that we could shift all of our attention toward providing housing, which is what's really needed here, but the affordable housing stock does not exist, and hundreds of lives are on the line. Many of your neighbors who you see sleeping outside already have housing vouchers, subsidies that are waiting for an apartment, but there are no units to be found. Tonight, we can safely estimate that upwards of 400 of our neighbors will sleep outdoors in this rain. The hundreds of folks I have the privilege to know who are staying outside right now are some of the most humble, generous, and real people that I've ever met. We're going to continue to show up for them and with them until we live in a state that prioritizes its resources in such a way that demonstrates that their lives are as incredibly valuable and precious as we know them to be. I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Barbara Freitas, to talk about the more practical asks that we have of our state. But thank you very much for being here.